All right, people, we are back. I feel like I haven't made a video in a minute. There's no fights this weekend, which I didn't even realize, because obviously I'm an idiot. Yeah, there's fights next weekend, I believe. June 5th. No, that's not even next weekend. Is it? What's this weekend? No, yeah, it is next weekend. Because this weekend is going to be June 1st. No, it isn't this weekend. Let me see. So we have this weekend, which is the 29th. Yeah, it is next weekend. All right, whatever. So, yeah, next weekend, the 5th, Jairzinho Rozenstruik versus Augusto Sakai, which we can get into next week, of course. I just saw brand new news that they booked Max Holloway and Yair Rodriguez for July 17th, a free card, I believe. It's a UFC fight night. I bet it's on ABC too. I feel like, oh no, on ESPN. Okay. I was just thinking it was on ABC because Max is, it's a free fight for number one. Well, he's not champ, I guess, anymore, but I just thought maybe it was on ABC because the last fight with Calvin Kattar was on ABC, and I feel like Max likes taking advantage of those opportunities to gain more fans and more eyeballs, you know what I mean? But that's a great fight for Max. Also a great fight for Yair. I like Yair. I'm not the biggest fan of Yair Rodriguez though. I just feel like he sits and picks. Obviously it works. He's getting good fights. But he sits out too. He needs to get more active. I would like him a lot more if he was more active. At least twice a year. And I feel like he's once every year and something. Once a year maybe. His last fight was Jeremy Stephens. That was a while ago. We haven't seen him since that fight, I don't think. Yeah, we haven't seen him since Jeremy Stephens, and that was, a long time ago. He's supposed to fight Zabit, I was hearing, a mix. I don't know if they ever made it or finalized it, but anyways, it's a great fight. Yair wins that. He's definitely next in line. Max wins that. If Max wins that, he should for sure be next. He should be next anyways, even if he didn't take this fight, I believe he should be next. But you have to wait for TUF 29 to finish, which is Brian Ortega, Alex Volkanovski. They got to finish that. They have to finish that season and then fight, which the season starts June 1st, I believe is a Tuesday. It's a Tuesday, which is interesting. I'll probably make a video Monday talking and go through the Ultimate Fighter. Cassie, or maybe I'll do it after. I'll do it. You know what? I'll do it after. I'll do a Ultimate Fighter video after the Ultimate Fighter on Tuesday. So I'll do one Tuesday night. I'll watch that. Good thing about my job is I can take any days off I need to or want to. You know what I'm saying? So I'll definitely take Tuesday off to watch that. The first episode air. But yeah, so Max and Yair headline UFC event July 17th. It's a great fight. Max, I feel like Max is coming into his prime, especially after that dominant victory over Calvin Kattar. So we'll see what kind of Yair comes out. I mean, Yair's a tough test. I don't care what no one says. Yair's a tough test for anybody. So that's a good fight for Max. And if Max somehow happens to smash, I think Max wins. But if he smomehow smashes and dominates Yair Rodriguez, he's coming into a whole, I don't even think Max has hit his prime yet. He's 28, 29 years old. You know what I'm saying? I think he's just starting to hit into the beginning of his prime. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's a great fight. I love it. Let's see what else is going on in this world. Michael Bisping unleashes tirade on Little Cockroach Joshua Fabia for Diego Sanchez. Yeah, that fight's over. Yeah, I'll play it. I listened. He did an interview. Joshua Fabia did an interview with this lady. I'm not sure. She said, I just listened to it. I don't know who she is or who is her co-host or host with her or whatever, right? But she kind of got on his helmet, which I was kind of excited that she's spinning. Anyways, there was this one clip where he was talking about he was where Joshua Fabia that's how you pronounce it. He got, I've learned that during that episode. But anyways, he said something about him being Diego's sponsor, right? And I'm like, okay, he said he was Diego's sponsor, but then at the same time, in that same conversation, in that same statement, he's airing out all of Diego's, like, Diego sprung out on Kratom, which is legal, by the way. Kratom is legal. And guess what? I have some Kratom, and Kratom is awesome. But yeah, he said he said to her that he sprung out on Kratom and 30 other substances and whatnot. I was his sponsor. He was doing steroids and this and that. I'll play the clip so you can hear it. I'll play it actually right now. Shoot, let me see. Yeah, and here, let me just play it so then you can hear it, and then I'll tell you how I feel after, and I know why I know he's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Special education. Holy shit. Huge red flags, man. Yeah. This is not at all what anyone has perceived. And Diego is not anywhere near what anybody knows, man. And Diego has been an addict. He hasn't told anybody for the past 5 months I was his sponsor, living with him, that I had to live there because he was broke and lost all his money and strung out on Kratom and alcohol and 30 other substances, that he has sexual abuse issues. No, he didn't say any of that, man. And I've been holding up all this. I've been doing everything, and everybody's coming at me.
So what about the belief?
Understand why he...
So we have about
there. I'll put out all the proof. I got all the proof. I'll put out all the video, man.
We have about 2 minutes. We have about...
Yeah, that's about all you really need to see here. Anyways, like, because if he's saying he's his sponsor, listen, I've been through 36 months of AA classes and alcohol programs and shit like that. I've been involved in. I've never had a sponsor. I've never ever officially had a sponsor, but I know for a fact. Number one, a sponsor, if he was a sponsor, which I know he wasn't, would never, ever, no matter how did dirty a client of theirs did them, they would never air out their dirty laundry. If they are strong, they would never air out none of that shit. So that's totally bullshit, him saying he was his sponsor. It's just him being a con man and just... Now he's trying to flip the script, but you're a piece of shit, you know what I mean? And if you were a sponsor, which I know you weren't, but anyways, like, no sponsor would do that and air out information like that. Like, you're a piece of shit for that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know lots of people with sponsors. Sponsors are great for the most part. Great people. They do a lot of great work with people and their clients, you know what I'm saying? And I know that for a fact that he's not a sponsor. And if he was, you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And you should be you'll never sponsor anybody else again. That's a fact. Because you just aired out hella shit that is none of anyone's business. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, fuck that guy. He's a douchebag. MMA veteran, Phil Baroni. Damn, Phil Baroni. How old is he? Offers to fight Diego Sanchez following UFC release. Requests. I don't care. Probably a contract. That's what it says. Manager Khabib declined recent offers to fight Floyd Mayweather for $100 million. George St. Pierre. Oh, he rejected to fight Floyd for $100 million, and he rejected to fight George St. Pierre. Hey man, Khabib's living his life, man. He retired. I don't think he's coming. I highly doubt he's coming back. I feel like he's a man of his word. He's sticking to it. Charles Oliveira vows to make history against Dustin Poirier or Conor McGregor. A new era has begun. Well, yeah, I mean, July 10th, Dustin and Conor 3. It's an interesting fight. We'll see what happens with them, because that's whoever wins that is definitely next in line for Charles Oliveira. So we'll see if a new era has begun. I think if Dustin fights Charles, it's a bad matchup. I think if Charles fights Conor smart, he would just take him down and do what he did to Tony, just take him down and beat his ass. But some people like to get caught, like he just knocked out Chandler. He might not want to take him down immediately, and he might want to stay and show his striking. I would suggest, though, just take his ass down and beat his ass real fast. You know what I mean? Gas him out, tire him out, you know. Rory Macdonald, hunting to be the best in the world, but disputes that all the top fighters are in the UFC. Yeah, I don't believe all the top fighters are in the UFC, but most of the top fighters are in the UFC. There is top fighters in ONE FC. There is top fighters in Bellator as well. But there's this one fighter. Dude, in ONE FC, he's the middleweight champ, the light heavyweight champ. So I saw him fight the light heavyweight champ in ONE FC. You know what I love about ONE FC, what they're doing right now on TNT? It makes it accessible to new eyes. Like I've always seen highlights and shit of ONE FC, but they were, they're in Asia and it's at different times and shit. But now that they're on TNT, a network, you know what I mean, a real network, an American network that you can see their fights. Like now I'm able to invest in them. Bellators are on Fridays. TNT could be on, I think they're on Wednesdays or something, like Wednesdays and Fridays. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a good look. But anyways, back to what I was saying. This dude right here, I was just about to talk to him. Open Instagram and there he is. This dude, let me show you this dude, man. He is a motherfucker, dude. He is, look at Cassie Robb looking fine. God, what was that? Oh yeah, let me see. This dude, De Ritter MMA. This dude is a motherfucker. Rainier De Ritter. If I'm mispronouncing this dude's name, I apologize, but I'm definitely mispronouncing it. But the first fight I saw of this dude, he was. I'll show you guys his Instagram. I'll put it in the video. This dude is a motherfucker. So the first time I saw him, he was fighting, and he had 7,000. He went up 5,000 followers. He was fighting. He was already the middleweight champ. He was fighting the light heavyweight champ, and he mauled he's a Khabib style fighter. He's a wrestler, high level black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he mauled the light heavyweight champ. I'm talking just mauled him. There was he just did what he wanted and beat his ass the whole fight. So and then he called out the heavyweight fight after that. And not only that, I remember when he posted something, I commented on it. Look, I'll show you. I commented on it and I was like, wait a sec. I was like, wait, you got the heavyweight? Yeah, I said, he's getting a heavyweight title shot now? Because I thought it was the MMA pick. Because they make these. I thought that I was commenting on his page. And then the Ritter dude commented back, yes. So it's like, that fool is getting the heavyweight title shot right now. He needs to get to the UFC. And I know, like I was just saying, the UFC, I mean, all the top people aren't necessarily in the UFC, but most of them are, and the world watches the UFC. And this dude is a motherfucker. So I first saw him fight, like I said, the light heavyweight champion. He was already the middleweight champ. He was fighting for the title. Mauled the light heavyweight champ. Did what he wanted with him. Mangled him. Beat the shit out of him. Right? Smashed him the whole fight. And then at the end called out the heavyweight champ. I thought it was Brandon Vera. I guess I'm wrong. But called out the heavyweight champ. And then now he's got the heavy. So he's going for 3 titles simultaneously. And it's like, that's history. And this dude is a motherfucker. Like, I'm telling you, people need to get on him now. Like, that was the first fight I saw of him, but I can tell he's a problem. A super problem. He's the middleweight champ, light heavyweight champ. And now he's going for the heavyweight champ. Making history. Fucking respect it, man. This dude's a savage. Yeah, savage. Matt Hughes details what led to train accident, surviving worst brain injury possible. I don't really want to read about that. I love Matt Hughes, but I don't like seeing stuff and talking. I don't know. It makes me feel weird. Valerie Loretta sends provocative message to haters. Oh yeah, I posted that. Fucking stupid cakey. John Jones and Chael Sonnen were talking shit online. Yeah, I saw that. MVP to the UFC. Bellator's Michael Venom. Yeah, because he was on Michael Bisping's podcast. I was listening to that. He's on the Bisping podcast. Said after he fights Douglas Lima, he wants to come to the, or he said it's possible to come to the UFC. He said he would like to. But let me say this real quick. If he does come to the UFC after he fights it'll be on the up, you know. He'll get the title from Douglas Lima, obviously. But if he does come to the UFC, his first fight, I would love for it to be Wonder Boy. You know how sick that'd be, dude? Him and Wonder Boy fighting. It'd either be a crazy sick fight or it'd be so slow, very calculated, technical karate point match. It might be real slow, but it will still be super fun and intense to watch, right? I think so. I would love that fight to happen. That shit would be so fun. So fun to watch. It's a karate point match. It'd be so tactical and just calculated the whole time. It'd be insane. Alright. Yeah, that's about it, man. What's today, Wednesday? Yeah, Wednesday. I don't know if there's anything this weekend, if there's Bellator or anything, but yeah, and shout out to Paul Felder for retiring. I was thinking about his retirement the other day, or just yesterday, I think, because, you know, he fought Dan Hooker, right? Dan Hooker was 5, he was whatever he is. I thought he beat Dan Hooker, to be honest. I thought he won that fight. I might be biased, but I thought he beat Dan Hooker. And if he did, like that fight kind of dictated his retirement. Because if you think about it, he lost that fight and then got a short notice fight with Rafael. 5-day notice, fought his ass off. Lost it, but fought his ass off. Is on 5-day notice. Doesn't really even count as a loss, to be honest. I mean, it counts, you know what I mean, though? Like, doesn't really. But if he won that Dan Hooker fight, now he's ranked number 5. He's one huge fight away from getting a title shot. And he basically said he retired because he was like, he kept it real. He was like, I'm not going to get to the title. And it's like that one little split decision loss to Dan Hooker dictated his retirement. And it's like, if I thought he won that fight, and if he would have won that fight, and he feels like he won that fight as well. But so it's like, yeah, anyways, shout out to fucking Paul Felder, man. He's a savage. I met him in New York. Nice guy. Alright, that's it, man. Like this video, definitely subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you're notified for all my upcoming videos. Comment what you think I should talk about next or whatever. I'm out of here. Peace.